Hey guys, Selden Patterson here with the Milford office. I wanted to make this video to highlight a couple of times where social media has helped my business. And then afterwards, I'll get into why I use social media. So earlier this summer, a young woman posted in one of the community forums on Facebook that her in-laws were looking for a local realtor to help them sell their home. And instantly, thousands of agents started commenting, messaging her, and getting tagged in it. But what I did was, since she was about my age and from my area, was I went to her page and saw that we had some mutual friends, one of which was my cousin. So I called my cousin right away, and she told me they were good friends and she'd put in a good word for me. So, long story short, I ended up getting a $235,000 listing just off making a connection through social media. I then took that listing and put the information and all the photos on my Facebook page and put it out there for all my friends and family to see and said, hey, if any of you guys know anybody looking for a ranch in Highland, send them my way. Within minutes, I had somebody that I went to high school with message me saying that him and his wife would like to check it out. So I met with them in the office the next morning, got them pre-approved. They didn't end up buying that listing, somebody else did, but I ended up helping them find a home in Brighton for 300K. So just off that one social media connection, I was able to close over $500,000 in transactions. And the cool part about it was the young woman who posted originally happens to be an insurance agent about my age around the area, and the client that I picked up off of that listing happens to be a disabled veteran with a streaming service. So I was able to extend my sphere as well as close some deals. And then one other victory that I've had on there. So there was a point in the summer where I had about 3 listings here locally, and I wanted to highlight them, get them more exposure, but also let people know, like, hey, I'm out here, getting a little bit of action. So what I did was I came up with this idea where 3 days in a row, I did one a day. I'd take my listing and Photoshop like a really crappy picture of like a monster next to it, just to where it'd be kind of corny, and post like a public service announcement like, a monster spotted out at this address by GM. Be careful out there, folks. And on the third day, I actually had a lady message me saying that she wanted me to help her sell her home in the village here. So I picked up a $285,000 listing. The address on that is 696 Oakview Lane. If any of you guys know anyone looking in the village, it's a 2-story colonial. Send them my way. So I know a lot of you guys, don't have friends on social media, and you don't think anybody's on there. But I think it's important to realize who you're targeting. Maybe your friends' kids and their friends are on there. So it's just a good free way to stay in front of people and market yourself. I know I made them. I never had these accounts before I got my license. And I made them because every time I'd be hanging out with my friends, they'd be on their phones on, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all these different apps. So I just decided it was a good way for me to stay in front of my friends and peers and market myself. And Stephanie's honestly a lot more knowledgeable about social media than I am. So I think that if you guys reach out to her and have her set you up on some of these platforms, and you work them correctly, I don't see any reason why you couldn't do millions of dollars in transactions just off of social media alone. So I hope this video was informational for you guys. And I just want to let you know that I am a full-time agent. I'm working hard out here. So if any of you guys have like a difficult client, or need somebody to hand them off to, give me a shot. Thanks, guys.